Hey, what's up, guys? Long time no see, long time no talk. I think the last time I made a video was about 4 months ago, and I've been doing a lot of things. Unfortunately, have not been documenting it like I told myself I would be. But it's been wild. It's been crazy. Um, 4 months ago, I was telling you guys how I started my business up in March, how it was going really well, but I just wasn't really sure how well it was going to keep going. And somehow, I don't know how, but it's been going really good. It's been going really good. We're in October right now, and a lot has happened. So I still have my two trailers. I'm still doing junk removal. It's going good. I'm getting a lot of imposter syndrome, which is kind of what I wanted to talk about. Why I'm making this video. I don't get it. I really don't understand why things are going as good as they are. You know, obviously, of course, I wanted the business to go good. I wanted to make money. That's the whole reason why I quit my full-time job, why I became self-employed. But I'm just not facing the obstacles, the roadblocks that people were talking about. I'm not facing the slow season. I'm not losing customers. Everything is just going right. Everything's going on the right path. And I'm so thankful for that, I look at my bank account every day and I'm like, this is awesome. But at the same time, I'm very fearful because why is it going so good? I'm worried I'm going to wake up one day and I'm not going to be getting those phone calls. I'm really worried that I have money right now. I'm scared to spend it because what if I don't get a paycheck tomorrow? And then I also see a lot of my competition because obviously, this job is so focused on social media online. And I'm like, these guys are doing better than I am. They're posting content every day. I haven't posted in 4 months. It's been 4 months since I've made a video. And they're posting every single day. Every day they're doing jobs every day. Sometimes they're doing jobs bigger than I am, sometimes smaller ones, but I see them every single day. And I I hear from them. I hear about all these giant contracts, everything else, and I'm like, why are people picking me over you when you're doing all of this work? And for whatever reason, I wake up every day, my phone rings. I get a text message every single day, and it's been tough. It's been tough dealing with success that doesn't necessarily feel like it's well earned. And my mentor, Ricardo, I've talked to him about this, and he tells me all the time that it's just my my work ethic. He's like, don't worry about those other guys saying it's slow. It's slow because they're not out there hustling. But while I'm hustling when I'm doing the jobs, I'm working as best as I can. I'm trying to do the best job I can. I feel like I'm really slacking in a lot of areas. I'm not making videos. I'm not posting on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. I'm not doing any of the social media stuff. Uh, I'm slowly updating my website, but like, not really. You're supposed to make a new page every day. I'm not doing that. I'm just like, I'm just lucky, you know? And it really gives you like the vibe of being at like imposter syndrome. Like, why are you successful? It doesn't make sense. But what Ricardo tells me and what all my clients, my friends, family tell me is like, it's the hard work. It's the effort that you put into it. You show up on time, you're a uniform, you're dressed well, you're a professional, you execute, you say what you do what you're gonna say you do. And all that is true, but it feels like I could be doing more, you know? And that kind of brings me on to my next topic. My mentor Ricardo, he always tells me, junk removal isn't forever. Junk removal is only for a little bit in your career because it's just such a physically demanding job. So he opened up a haunted house, and thankfully, I got the honor of being able to be a part of that with him. So all throughout September, I really wasn't working. I was still getting jobs consistently, but somehow, like by God's grace, instead of getting my small jobs, my like single appliance pickups, stuff like that, I was just getting bigger jobs. So instead of doing 5, 6 jobs a day like I was doing in March, April, May, June, July, all that, I was only doing 1 or 2 in September in the morning or late at night. And then I was working full time at the haunted house. I was building it, working with it. And something that kind of caught me off guard is I knew I was good at working in like that kind of field, in like construction, building stuff like that. But I don't think I was really prepared to see how well of a team work together in that area. You know, Ricardo, he has his whole team, his whole family working, and they're like a single, one solid unit. You know, like all these people come together, they do the best that they can. And then there was me, which, you know, I don't usually work that well in a team. But it worked out. And it was just kind of really interesting to see how everyone can band together, how we can all come together for one goal, which is the haunted house. And it's going great, you know. We had our opening weekend, and that we have 2 haunted houses, so one in Dallas and one in Fort Worth. The Dallas one was doing phenomenal, like always. The Fort Worth one really did not do that great. Our first week, we lost money every day. We lost money on Friday, we lost money on Saturday. We were losing so much money, we just decided not to open on Sunday. We were like, we'll regroup. And I noticed something in myself, like, I'm a positive person. You know, I always try to stick through, make everything work the best way that's possible. And I noticed everybody else was really gloomy about it, really low energy. And I feel like that's something I contributed really well, is I was just kind of upbeat. I was telling everyone, you know, didn't work out these 2 days, but we still got like 4 weekends to go. We got all of October, just the first week. Like, come on, we got to keep pushing. We got to stay motivated. And then everyone was talking about problems. We're not getting people in. We don't have enough actors. We don't have this. We don't have that. There were just problems after problems after problems. And what I was doing is, and what I was telling the team to do, and what I feel like really helped is, I was like, okay, we know what the problems are. Well, why don't we find solutions? So instead of saying we're not getting enough people in the haunted house, enough customers, I feel like instead we got to be asking, okay, how do we get more customers in? You know, we got to be asking these questions. What are we going to do to get more customers? We're going to post more on Facebook. We're going to post more on Nextdoor, on Instagram. We're going to hire influencers. And I was trying to be positive, but also staying realistic. Obviously, it's bad that we don't have customers, but we can fix it in these certain ways. And I feel like that energy, you know, was really helping. And that's something that kind of translates, I feel like, in junk removal too. You know, I don't wake up I do wake up every day gloomy and sad, but my phone always rings. But on the days where I don't get calls, I'm like, all right, what can I do better? How can I improve? I'm going to post more on XYZ platform, something like that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to reach out to this person. And the thing is that I do get those customers and everything's going great. And so I stop improving. Whereas what I feel like I should be doing is just continuously going up and up and up and up. But what I noticed is, why would I keep on doing that whenever I'm doing just fine? You know, I'm getting comfortable. And that is really what I feel like my enemy is right now, is that I'm getting comfortable, I'm doing good, but I don't want to just stay where I am. I want to keep on leveling up and up and up. So my goal to finish out this year, which there's only 2.5 months left. We're halfway through October. I got November and December. I'm gonna challenge myself to do better. Even on the days where I'm busy, I got a full schedule. I'm gonna keep pushing to get more and more clients, because eventually they're gonna run out. But back to the haunted house, we came back the second week. So many customers. The line did not stop. The line didn't quit. We actually had to hire more people, more actors. So I did a second round of interviews, did all of that. It's been awesome. And the haunted house is really, really doing great. I'm so thankful, so happy. And it was just so cool because I really got to see the idea of it. The small thought, hey, let's open up a haunted house in Fort Worth. And I saw everyone come together, and I saw how we were able to make that happen. You know, we got the building, we fixed the electrical, we fixed the plumbing, we got the permits, we hired people, we posted on social media, we did all this stuff as a team. And I got to be a part of that team. And as silly as it sounds, obviously I've worked in teams before of people in groups, but never to this degree where everybody wanted to succeed. We didn't have a single person who wasn't putting in their all. And it was just so cool seeing how a group of people can come together and really make something amazing, you know? In my mind, I grew up by myself. I didn't really have any kind of support system, any kind of friends or family. And it was just cool for once to see how when people come together, it can really become inspiring. It can really create this really, really good product. We had the idea and we executed it, and now we have this product, which is the haunted house. And it made me really believe again in people and humanity, that people can come together. And it was just so cool to see how people work together like that. So I started Junk Removal thinking I was going to do it as a one-man show, just going to be me, a one-man army with that. I can't depend on other people, blah, 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 blah. And now after working this haunted house, I'm kind of like, with the right people, with the right mindset, it is possible to have a good team. And so that's something next year I'm going to try to see how to grow the business, maybe hire an employee or two, make it a little better, work a little easier. But it really did give me kind of a little more faith in humanity. So I know I really haven't been posting 4 months. I'm going to try doing better. I'm going to try to do more updates, but that's kind of where I've been at. The haunted house is going great. Junk removal, it's still going great. I have no idea why, but it's going really, really well. And yeah. Oh, also, the last video I made, I lived in Dallas, in downtown Dallas. I did move. I moved back to Grand Prairie. And it's so nice here. It's so peaceful. I got this beautiful little courtyard here that I can come to relax at night. My dog loves it. He has like we're in an apartment, but we have a little yard. We have 2 garages. So I'm gonna try to start like a resale shop as well from Junk Removal. And I just get to be in nature again. I went to the lake the other day. That was really nice. And yeah, the city wasn't for me. It was a little too much concrete. Definitely a suburbs kind of guy. And yeah, that's been my little update. Thank y'all for watching. I'm going to try to post more, obviously. I'm going to keep this channel more kind of like just about my life. Just maybe some videos about how I do things, how stuff has been working out. Maybe you guys can relate to it. And then all my junk removal videos, I'm going to post on the GPTX Junk Removal channel. And if y'all want to check that out, or check out my website, www.gptxjunkremoval.com. See what you think of it. See if there's any ways you think I could improve. And yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good night.